Alright. Back this up. Actually, I'm just gonna do it on this. Poof. Go to YouTube. We will be streaming. They are billions. So, I didn't want to go to my channel. I wanted to go to Creator Studio. I want to change the name of the live streaming. They are billions. Let's play. They are billions. First run. Oh no. We'll name it First Blood. Watch as I play. They are billions. Alright. Alright. So, we are getting ready to play. They are billions. We are hopefully going to do a pretty good job, but we will find out here in a second. And let's start. Survival game. Yep, we're gonna call it Hell. Sounds good to me. The only map that we can do right now is this one right here, the Dark Moorland. A few options for that. We're gonna go 120 days. I could do Brutal, which is 80 days. I think I'll just do 120 days. It's about medium. Looks like the infected population is medium population. But I should also do a low population just to start with medium. Something to where it's not too bad. So my spore factor is 5%. And I'm going to we're going to start there. Go from there. And in hopes that I do a pretty good job at surviving. I just picked it up today, so interesting to get a hang of here. Rangers, we're going to take the orders, soldier.
You are the king, right? Great.
I like to look for like walls, as I've seen in like videos before this.
Yes.
Like this is a nice little choke point, and so I believe. I don't know if they can go through the forest or not. There's a few of them right there. Let's go back here and start getting our workers collected. Let's do this side first. Let's do 2 for now. Hopefully we get some resources in our pocket.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I think this is going to be a nice little block off area, which is going to be great.
Great.
Oh man, we're going to have to really block this side off. We're right next to
Are you sure?
a corrupted town, as I call it. I don't know what else they call it in the game yet. I'd like to put this guy on patrol, at least until I get a little bit more resources. We're going to have to get some food, so let's get a hunting cottage built right there in the tree line.
This better be good. Right between
we definitely have to block this area off. This area is definitely pretty bad, especially since they're in that area. This is going to be another good choke point, but I want to push past the choke point.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
Some iron, of course. We're going to need iron. Here's some resources you can pick up.
Okay.
Got some stone, which is good.
Sure?
Attention.
This is probably one of the best choke points I can build up. So let's go through. Let's see, we can do more resources. We're going to need a sawmill. I'd like to put it wherever I can make the most money off. Oh, here comes the kids. I'm gonna have to excuse them from loud. Be quiet for a bit.
What? You ordered, you pay. Okay. Are you sure?
All right.
Attention. Building completed.
I hope you're not wasting my time. Gotcha. Yes.
All right. Here's another little choke
Roger
point.
that.
I think it's gonna be pretty good to block it off.
Gotcha.
So let's get down here. We're gonna start these resources up. I think we should probably get some more workers. So put another 10 down.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Yeah.
Definitely a good little scouted area so far. We got some stone. We're definitely getting some wood. Get some stone right there. So let's get the stone. Once we get more wood, we should get some more wood.
Building commander.
Let's see. It's a pretty good little area that we can hold off soon. We're going to have to push past that, so building a wall. And then obviously maybe some wall right here to trap them. Obviously this is going to have to be blocked off too. Yeah, she's alright with this. How's it going, man? Yeah, I finally sweet talked her into it, so been playing a little bit of it on and off today, just kind of like getting the hang of it. I think we got, yes, we do. We got enough. Unfortunately, we gotta get a Tesla all the way over there. Gotta expand our building. Or actually, no, I think we're right here, so we got plenty of room. But we do need to get that iron. Let's get the quarry right there. There's some room to run around it. Unfortunately, getting around objects, as I've seen, or people get caught up in. I've played a little bit of it.
Are you sure?
Doesn't look that great, and it's not that fun running into your own buildings, trying to get, through them and trying to help out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to build Tesla, because I do need to expand either way. I'm going to put it over here in hopes that I can build up off the water and get better. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to need it. It's kind of like a Dark Souls 3 game, but strategy-wise, kind of like Cuphead and everything else. It's fast-paced.
Building completed.
Really brutal. So.
Yes, tell me, but be quick. Okay, let's do this.
I got my one soldier roaming, collecting enough wood. What I want to do is build defense.
Attention.
Defense
Building
got
completed
too, which is good because I just built it up over here. So what I'm going to want to do, and it sucks because you really want to push out from your buildings. You want to push out, especially if the zombies get in this area, it's pretty much done.
You are going to pay me
for this, right? It's just
going to
grow from there. Louis takes a hit or two and is, oh, is it? I don't know if you can hear me better now. Let me see. And unfortunately, I'm getting a phone call, which I am not going to answer because I don't know whose that is. Master volume. I mean, I might be able to mess with that, but unfortunately I just got it figured out to where my microphone. Let me know if this is a little bit better too. I just moved my mic a little bit closer to my mouth. Unfortunately I just figured out how to get my headset to work through OBS, the system that I'm streaming through. And it's just weird that you are having a hard time hearing me. It's the same headset I use for PlayStation, so I don't understand what's going on with it. But what I was saying earlier is that I want to get a defense up here. So what I might do is build another Tesla to expand a little bit further, in hopes to surround an area like around this ring. I want to push further out from this area, so let's get some more workers. We don't have that many workers. We've got plenty of food though to dish out. Alright, cool. Yeah, my microphone is away from my mouth. I usually breathe heavily while I'm talking to the mic, so I don't want to, as you can hear the feedback when I'm breathing into the microphone, so I'll definitely try to keep it below my mouth a little bit.
Attention. Yeah. Building complete.
Zombie walking up right here.
Okay.
There we go. This area is definitely going to be dangerous, especially since it's a previous civilization that's collapsed to this plague or whatever. So we're definitely trying to get the iron that is over here, which is going to really suck. Which means we're going to have to build a Tesla, which is going to go in this area. Because the faster I get the soldiers that are roaming, the one right here, they shoot faster and they do a little bit more damage, so it's a lot better to have them. Yeah, zombie hotel, pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty rough in that area, and they're probably going to hit me from that area eventually, but
are you sure?
I'm just going to have them patrol from this area over here,
as long as you pay
in case anybody wants to run out and try to get me. Got plenty of wood, got still
Building
pretty good amount of stone, so I think what we're going to try to do is, no, go back. We did get the Tesla built, we're going to have to build another, actually we're going to
you are going to pay me for this, right? My bow is ready.
So let's go over here and deal with that situation as it comes up. Yeah, but
gotcha.
Once I get towers, hopefully they'll be better. Be better off.
Okay.
So we're gonna go from this area.
Yeah.
To this area. In the beginning stages of the game, it's pretty rough. It's pretty tough to hold out, but we're gonna get it. Yeah. So there we go. We got the Tesla built. There we go. So I really need the iron. I'll put a wall there and maybe like 1 or 2 towers right there behind it. Hopefully they don't stack up right there. But it's also a good distance from my main town, so what we're going to do is, I want a lot of these guys to watch this area, but I need this iron in order to build any barracks, essentially. Some type of barracks. So what we do want to do, we're going to need more workers down the road, and we need our first mayor.
Attention, building completed.
Our first mayor is going to give us some type of, I'll show you. Our mayor will do...
Our buildings are being attacked.
They're going to give us some type of, like a bonus when we get them. And this is how many workers you have to have in the area, or people in the area, in order to get the mayors. So you get to choose between 2 mayors
They are
at a
trying
time.
to break into the buildings.
They broke that Tesla, of course.
You are going to pay me for this, right?
Attention, building completed.
It's going to be difficult just because of the wide area that I have to get to.
Attention.
It's great because I can repair these areas once I get them taken care of.
A new task.
The colony is under attack.
Oh yeah.
Your colony needs a mayor.
Alright, so now I get to choose. Yeah, the natural choke points, I mean the rock formations they can't go over. So the rock formations, which I'll show you here in a minute, like up here on the screen, the rock formations they have to go around, they can't come over it. So if you put walls up and towers and stuff like that, now I get to choose somebody, and I get to choose whether I want workers and supply plus 12, or you know, it's just food supply plus 20. You know, it's a difficult one. I think the food is what I want to go with. But then again, the workers, actually I'll go with workers. So I got 21 workers now, which is great, as long as the soldiers will help us out. Go over here and fix this. I think what I'm going to do is bring
here we
1
go
or
again.
2 of my archers over here, or rangers as they call them. And then leave these guys over here and literally just patrol around this quarry. These guys are going to have to scoot up because now I'm about to start getting iron so I can actually get the iron and build my barracks.
This better be good.
Now I'm also going to build my defense, which is going to be the fence going around this area, which seems like there's some zombies over here.
Let me put an arrow in his head.
Oh man, in order for me to focus on the game volume, I'm going to actually have to, yeah, let me go into the game volume, to the options. Sounds. Music interface, I think I'm just going to bring it all down to roughly in this area. And then let me know if that helps out. I'm not sure if it's gonna actually help at all.
You again.
But I did just change it. If you can't hear me that well, let me know. But now I do have to build a wall to hold this section off.
Attention. Building completed.
And I will build the tower right there. I should build the tower a little bit closer to over here, or build another wall from the quarry to the rocks. And let me know. Okay, cool. So it's the actual game. Alright, awesome. I'm glad that helped. And I don't think it changed on my side, which is pretty good. So, now that we're getting iron, or we'll be getting iron here shortly.
What? Gotcha.
I'm going to build a tower for these guys so that they can kind of hold down the fort.
You are going to pay me for this,
on the other side of the wall and overwatching my iron intake. Let's see, probably build some more people too, even though we have plenty of water. Actually, we need to get another food source. So what we're going to do is we're going to get another hunter's cabbage. And I'm actually going to put it off somewhere to give me a good amount of food. I'm just going to put it right here.
This better be
Which is good. It can go into a grass field.
Orders, sir.
Take care of these guys before they get too close to the buildings. Like I said, once they get into the actual homes right here, it's pretty much done. It's like a one-hitter quitter, and then they just spread every worker that was in there. So I'm going to post these guys up in this tower, give me a little bit of range on both ends. Ultimately, though, I want those soldiers, because the soldiers are really going to help me out. And I'm definitely glad, again, that is a lot better for you. That you guys can actually hear me speaking over the game rather than the game overpowering me. So, now that we're collecting wood, let's see here. We want to double our wood intake, so I'm going to push out over here.
What do you want?
Which someone's getting a little too close to my workers.
You order, you
so
pay.
Go up here, expand their patrol area. And then, like I said, I want to get another wood intake, which I think we'll have to build another Tesla, which is perfectly fine because I'll build it right there in that area to expand. They do, but I didn't have. They do. So the hunters, yeah. So the hunter's cottage does a lot better intake near the forest, but unfortunately, I can put one. Unfortunately for me, see the squares right there.
Waiting on orders.
Over here, because this guy's getting too close. They have a overlap square, so I could put another one right on the forest, which is perfectly fine. But I wanted to put it there because I couldn't expand too soon. Now I'm going to expand and get the another sawmill and start collecting.
Any orders?
There we go. Let our soldier take care of him. The Tesla over here went down. That's not a big deal though. We'll start repairing it, bring him over here. See, I already have an outbreak right here, which is perfectly fine. I can handle it. A lot of stuff is going down. That's why I said it's very, very fast paced.
Let's go.
If you don't pay attention, then it's going to go down. And
Come on.
trying to keep. It looks like this is going to be a pretty rough start right here.
Just guide me to the infected.
All
right.
And it's because I have some pretty tough zombies to deal with. So now that we dealt with that, thank God they didn't get to our workers, because that would have been very bad. Let me see here. We can actually probably build, yes, we can build a bunker to start cranking out some workers, because we absolutely need more workers or some more soldiers. Unfortunately, these guys are pretty hurt, especially this soldier right here. I'm going to start repairing all these buildings and get them back up and running. So let's see here, because this guy's walking right up into our base. So let's keep our eyes on that. There we go.
Gotcha.
I think for this one, I'm gonna have them patrol back and forth right here, because that's where that's where they're walking in from, is the necropolis, I guess you could call it. We'll have more workers here shortly. Thank God, because they're definitely sneaking in a lot in these areas, and they're walking faster. There's a lot of different versions of them. There's one right there. Yeah, so this area is going to be pretty tough. I'm going to send one of my archers over here.
At your service. Attention. Building completed. Perfect.
No, we're going to go over here and deal with these guys before anything else.
Are there other units to bother? Straight to the heart. My bow is ready.
There we go. This is why I like the soldiers. They can take care of everything pretty quick.
Let's go.
Didn't even really need my ranger in that area, but it was nice to know that she was on her way. So let's get her. We got one ranger there. We're going to wait for this one to pass back through and send them on a kind of overlapping patrol.
Yes.
There we go. So at least someone's always attending to an area. His health is going back up, which is good. Now we can actually train more. So I definitely want soldiers at this point. It's an early phase, but the way I see it is I want them to be able to deal with a lot of heavy damage. And we really need to start working towards it. We're already on day 10. We're probably going to get hit shortly.
Our buildings are being attacked.
What buildings? What buildings? Yeah, it's right there. That's okay. Now see how this one's moving pretty fast. So unfortunately that's a problem. Unfortunately that's what's happening on this side. But once I get more soldiers, I can push them out to that side. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right now, is push them out a little bit. So food, we're doing good. We need more workers. I think we're going to sell that right now. I need energy. Okay. Which is perfectly fine. Yeah, the Tesla went down, which is understandable. Not much I can do to protect it. Got this area covered, and like I said, we will get hit soon, so I'm hoping that we still need energy. So. That's odd that we still need energy, but it's perfectly fine. We need workers. I don't know why. Oh man, we're getting hit. That's why. And again, what happens when you don't pay attention and you lose? I mean, it happened very quickly, which is extremely unfortunate. Pull these guys back. Pull them back to right here, kind of lure them away.
All the way.
Yeah, that's extremely unfortunate. I don't know. Yep, and it's saving at the worst time too.
All the way.
It's a rough start either way. Yeah, it's a rough start either way. It's kind of a beautiful thing to watch your civilization kind of go, but every spawn is a random area, and it's a pretty tough area to spawn in. So, especially when you're pretty far away from iron. So we'll just kind of sit back and watch this poor place civilization kind of go down and go from there. I mean, I could send these guys over there to help. It's just one person though. It's not going to do anything. So we'll just let them go down. I don't know why they're stopping now. They should just keep going. Or we can just hurry the process up, save and exit. No big deal. Start over. Again, it's my real first playthrough, so I'm going to have some bumps. But again, like I said, if you're not paying attention, it's a fast-paced game, kind of like playing like Dark Souls 3, but a friggin' strategy version of it. So we'll do a new survival. We'll just name it Tough Go. We'll start this one up again. Again, it's pretty slow, hopefully slow pace compared to other settings, to other difficulties, and hopefully the biggest thing to go with is getting workers. The faster you get workers, the faster you can get stuff done. So hopefully this is a better start, which it looks great. We only have to worry about so many sides so far, which is awesome. So let's get the workers built up, because we don't have to worry about anything like right away, except for getting some type of worker. We've already got some kind of metal right there.
Let's go.
Let's scope out the area around us. We got plenty of supplies. That's great. A bunch of ore down here, or iron, as a correction, iron.
That will be easy.
There's a lot of iron right there, which is not too far away. That is great. Looks like a few good choke points coming up, but not many wooded areas. So wood's going to be a big problem for us. This is going to be pretty tough.
Great ideas, sir.
So, yeah, actually the wooded area is up here, and if there's any choke point that can stop anybody from getting to us right away.
Perfect.
From the last game, we're going to stay away from that. Let's stay away from that group.
Let's go.
We could probably cut it off right here to start a small civilization.
Come on.
So, let's get, let's actually start with the quarry. Obviously, we're not going to get too much. It's not really a good start. We could push out, but we're going to have to put a quarry right here to get some kind of stone.
At your service. Just tell me what to do.
Now, let's worry about maybe getting another worker area. Yep, that's good. The more workers we have, the better. We're going to also need to get a sawmill. So what we're going to have to do is we can build one of these, which is 10 wood. I think we're going to have to build a Tesla to even get it towards the tree line. So let's put the Tesla right there.
Orders, sir.
And then once the Tesla's done, we're going to have to throw up the wood mill about right here, tucked in the corner. Hopefully cut off an area right here. Probably even put a hunter's mill or a hunter's cottage in this area, as close as we can to the tree line.
Building completed. Just guide me to the insect.
This looks like it might be an actual pretty interesting start. I hope it is. I hope it's not the opposite. I hope it doesn't turn out to be one of my worst enemies at the start.
Let's go.
We should push further down this way. Leave my soldier down here. Oh boy, look at that! Almost ran into a whole mess of them. We can cut them off right here. That'll be a great choke point. And let's just stick back up to here. So what I'm gonna do is have them roam, and I'm gonna have him roam.
All the way.
Because I think this is gonna be a great little start for us. The best resource we can do right now, unfortunately we don't have wood, but we can start getting wood now. We can get 11 wood in this area. I think we're gonna just tuck them back in there as far as we can.
Any orders?
And then we're gonna get a hunter's cottage to start getting some food. If the keyboard and mouse that I have wouldn't act up. Yeah, so we can put them right. It's not showing me the food, but that's alright. We'll put it right there for 16. So this should be a pretty good setup. Hopefully a really good start. I got a good space out over here with a patrol. And let's see about, hopefully we need food, of course. So the hunter's cottage we're about to start getting wood. That is fantastic. We're going to need some energy. We have plenty of energy, but we're going to need some source of energy. Hunter's cottage, that's great too. Now we can build more workers. We only have 4 right now. We're definitely going to need a lot more than that. We're going to have to push up and get some of this iron, which is going to be hopefully in this direction. We can get 2 placements, cut this side off, not have to worry about that side. But down here is a great deal of them, of these zombies. So we're going to have to be really careful in those areas. And hopefully be able to crank out some type of well, first off, we really need to get our mayor, but I really need to get a barracks. Hopefully put down a barracks and be able to start cranking out some soldiers, because the faster you can crank out some kind of movable offense like these guys, like the rangers, the soldiers, the sooner we can really take care of our problems, which is going to include, you know, obviously the zombies.
Building completed.
So we're going to push out a Tesla this way, right down the center, I think. because this area right here is going to be good for hunting cottages and stuff like that. The hunting cottages will give me a really great amount of food, and I'm hoping that does work out for me. This is going to give us some pretty good energy as well. Yeah, it's going to give us a pretty good amount of everything around, because it gives you a pretty good amount of defensive. It's got a pretty good view and stuff like that, but ultimately it provides energy to your town. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have to keep pushing down here to get this iron. I think that's going to be a great setup right there. And we got a few walkers over here that we might take these guys down here and take care of them really quick. There we go. Get all these guys down here and help them out. They are great. They're silent. Like my buddy was saying earlier, you know, they don't make a lot of noise, which is outstanding. There we go.
Great.
But sometimes it is also a bad thing because it takes about 4 hits from one ranger to do any actual damage to them. So it's kind of unfortunate. Now, here's where we're going to get our iron. I'm going to set it up. To get the iron, we're going to need another Tesla, probably in this area. So I think we're going to put that Tesla right there.
What's up? Any infected around?
Yep, some infected are over here.
Gotcha.
Let's try to clear this area out. It might start happening pretty quickly here, so we gotta really watch out for these guys. There we go.
Yeah.
Push over this way a little bit. Oh yeah, a lot of guys in this area. There we go. There we go. Now we're gonna start getting some iron. We can pump out some guys, hopefully pretty quick. Let's get another house going. Make it 2, because we're really going to want to have workers stacked up, especially once we get this, essentially this barracks.
Here we go again.
This way we can crank out either rangers or whatever the case might be. So let's pick off a few of these guys really quick. It's only day 4. I hope this runs pretty smoothly. So let's do it. Let's get these guys cleared out. Draw them in while we're picking them off. We've still only got our soldier. There we go. We've got tech farms. We can get a bonus right there, or we can get food supply plus 20. I still like the food supply. But let's see. Mayor Nava is a good farm boy. He will teach you how to build one. I mean, we could do the tech farms, so I feel like we should really try this one out. Let's go and see what that's about. Tech farm. There we go. I like the sound of a farm. It sounds like we got some contact up here, which he took care of. Alright. Now, let's go and see, talking about hopefully building this up. We're going to need 8 workers, so we're going to need to build some more tents, which is funny because we're going to need some more food. So let's build a cottage right here. I think would be outstanding, right next to the Tesla. And this way we're going to be able to kind of keep our food in a good area. I mean, we got a tech farm right here, which I think we're going to, nice. I think that was a good choice for us to go with. We got a 60 right there, and I think we're going to put that bad boy down. That's kind of a really good sight to see. I really like how this game is turning out to where you don't even have the full options yet. You can't see the full options of your buildings until the options are opened up. I think that's really cool. Really unique about the game. Unlike like StarCraft and other strategy games like that, you already know like what you can build and what the requirements are. This one you don't even know what the full spectrum is until you unlock a specific mayor or something along those lines. So I think our food's really going to skyrocket once we hit this, which is going to be awesome. Let's see here, what were we trying to build? We were trying to build maybe some more tents. I think that's exactly what we're trying to build. Let's get a tent there and a tent there. We're going to need more energy eventually too. Not a big deal. Our food is doing great now, so we just need to plop down some workers.
Great.
Maybe even push these guys out a little more.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do you need me?
What's up?
This is unfortunate.
Building completed.
Are you sure?
For the humans!
Oh man, I'm telling you, these guys like really sneak in, and once they sneak in, it's pretty much done. I mean, look at that. This just, they just plowed right through my workers. I mean, that's unfortunate. It really is. It's so unfortunate. And I mean, yeah, look at how many, wow, I can't believe it. That's the second game that we've lost in a row. And it's all because two guys just snuck in. I think it's to the point where it's a great idea to have somebody cruising through your town, especially the tented areas, because like I said, it's a one hit quitter. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I can go up here and deal with them. I mean, it's just so unfortunate that it's so fast paced. If I'm looking at an area and one of them gets by, it's basically done. I mean, I'm never against a good challenge, but it's just so unfortunate. So we're gonna make the same one again, and we're gonna start off again in a rough area. Probably, I'm sure it's gonna be. But so far, I mean, I like the game. I think it's great. I don't really have a problem with it. I mean, even losing, it's kind of a beautiful sight to see how it just won breaking through the lines. It's like the essence of a zombie game. To where you got to protect your citizens. You know, if they get through, like look at this area. This is going to be a really tight area to defend. We got some resources here. Oh yeah, we're going to get away from that. Kind of let them just do their thing over there. So let's worry about building fences and stuff like that. I think I'm focusing too much. I think I'm focusing too much on choke points and stuff like that. So let's get these homes built. The sooner we can get to a mayor area. Now this guy is literally just going to stay in the area, right next to the tents. The soldier's the best, I think. It's my favorite one. Not much iron, as you can see. A lot of iron up here. I think we should. Oh yeah, let's just pull away from that. A lot of dead up there. Let's keep pushing up to this area.
Whatever you say, as long as you pay me. Okay.
I think food. We got plenty of workers.
Sure?
This is a pretty open area. Great for wood down here.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be that great. I mean, and they don't give you much room for expansion. So.
Okay. But it's going to cost you double.
Let me see. I'm pretty sure building is going to take stone. Okay, so we can at least get stone.
Yeah.
Getting iron for the soldiers is my biggest thing that I really want to do. But let's get a quarry and place it right next to the stone. Trying to see if there's a better intake, which I don't think there is. So let's just plop it down right there.
Roger that.
I think the soldiers got that side covered. So let's go check this area out. We want to know what's going to be going on over here.
Yes.
Especially since that should be an easy area to control.
Are you sure?
It should be a pretty safe area to keep. I mean, it's like essentially a land bridge.
Our forces are in danger.
Yeah, let's get those guys out of there. I don't want them getting wrapped up in that.
Great.
So let's go from this area to the land bridge with these guys, so no one's sneaking in.
More orders.
And let's keep you two over here.
Any infected
Building completed.
And then have, there we go. So we got them overlapping. So we got some stone coming in. And probably try to drop down a Tesla soon once we need to get wood. So, unfortunately, the wooded area, this does not look like it's reaching that far. I'm pretty sure it does though, so let's, unfortunately a wooded area. I think we already put down a lot of Teslas and we don't have any wood. So I think we're gonna have to deconstruct one of these. No. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. I don't know how we're gonna get wood if we can't. That's a tough call. Actually, let's see. This is going to be the most worthless sawmill or wood mill or whatever. Yeah, see, I don't understand how they put me in this area and expect me
What do you want now?
to get anything done.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's do a hunting. I mean, it's gonna suck, but at least we'll get some kind of food out of it. This is a pretty tough area, essentially, because they didn't give me any wood. I used the wood up to drop down the quarry, which I probably should have dropped down the wood mill first, but it would have required a Tesla. So it's pretty, I would have had to gone with either or. Tesla, and then dropping down something else. So, as you can see, I used my wood up for, you know,
Attention.
it looks like this is going to be a pretty tough start as well. Hopefully, I can take these guys out. Actually, we got some wood in this area. I will use a ranger to go get it.
Great.
Because if she falls, not a big deal. And we got iron. So boom, we got... And none of that was wood. That's weird. That is very weird that none of that was wood.
Whatever you say, as long as you pay.
We didn't get any wood out of that whole thing.
Yeah.
So let's go back this way and try to find something.
Gotcha. Whatever you say, as long as you
Man, this is really gonna bone us.
Order, you pay.
Put us right up against the wall.
Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
Oh wow, yep, she's gonna get swallowed whole right there. That is, oof. Okay.
More orders.
Man, alright. Man, this is unfortunate. See, we can't even move. Can't build a Tesla. We can't, I mean, unfortunately, I'm gonna dump this one. It's a terrible start, and it's put me in a tough position where I can't do anything, and it kind of sucks because it just means like even when you start a new game, you really got to step in. We're gonna overwrite that one because that was a terrible place to start me off. You really have to evaluate what you want to do first with everything. I think it's kind of cool. Because you can't just plop down. If you keep the game, there's a pause button. I think initially that's like the best thing to do, which I hate doing that in a game like this, but like see, we can get a wood mill going right here pretty quick. So what we are going to do is we're going to plop down at least one tent. I always like to get at least one good set of workers going.
Great idea, sir.
Let's see here. I want you to patrol back and forth between that tent.
Whatever you say, as long as
We'll scope out a really quick area so we know exactly what's going on around this area.
Is that all? So boring. Okay.
I don't like to push too far out. As you can see, I don't think we can go through yet. We can't go through the wooded line. I'm hoping that the infected can't either. I could be wrong. You know, if you know, please feel free to correct me. A lot of iron up here if I ever want to push up to that direction.
Gotcha.
So let's keep pushing by setting up. Yeah, we can do right here. We can put wood down. Okay, so again we gotta be careful. So we gotta get a lot of gold settled before we can actually purchase the the wood mill or the sawmill. Okay, now we can purchase the sawmill. And I want to make sure that I can actually... It's unfortunate that it's not letting me put it right here, because that's where I'm going to get the most out of it. But we are going to put it right there, because I'll take any kind of wood that I can get over nothing. And we can pick up some right here, I think. That's fantastic. I got some supplies. I think I'm happy with seeing what's up here. I'm seeing a lot of the dead.
Yes.
And we kind of got a quick reference as to what's around us. So right now, I think we're gonna stay on our spectrum. We're gonna stay on our corner basically, and roam back and forth between here.
Commander?
I think I'm gonna put him right here and then roam up there. Let's get another worker house going. Okay, so now we're off to a pretty good start. Now we got the pretty good start. Let's pause it really quick so I can plop down another worker's home right there. Hit the play button because I'm going to start utilizing that a little bit more. I haven't been utilizing it, and I think that's been my downfall. Is I've been trying to play like I'm a straight pro. Obviously just playing on normal, but playing without pausing it. Granted, I hate pausing games like this. Even games like SimCity, I hate pausing it to get stuff done. I just like to let the game play out. So now that we got that, we're gonna have to build a quarry to gather these resources. The sooner we gather these resources, the better. So from here, we're going to open up your spectrum of patrolling as well, and we'll even give you an archer. Let's keep our area pretty tight for now.
Gotcha.
I want somebody at all times around the homes, at least to hold it off. We could build a wall right here to kind of cut us off from this area, and I think we're going to build a Tesla and do that. So let's build a Tesla as far down, well, as far down here as we can, and essentially block this off as much as we can, maybe even put a gate. That's going to be the best idea I have for this area, and then we can just put a post up. I think I took all the, yep, that was all the wood that I had. What we're going to do now is we're going to see, okay, let's see here, and the game's going to get very heated. I know I haven't survived long enough to even see a wave come after my establishment, but it'll get there. Hopefully if I survive long enough, it'll get there. So let's do the gate first. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit tab, and you're gonna move it around like this. It's unfortunate because I can put the gate there, which I think would be great, or move it up, but I think the gate would go perfect right there. And then we can put up some walls for now. I know it doesn't look great, doesn't look that awesome, and hopefully that's going to improve this area right here. I can put a tower on both sides, hopefully hold off this sector. What I want to do now is I got very little workers, hopefully add some workers to the list. Hopefully by plopping one down right there. Again, they'll keep roaming in the area with the tents, make these guys feel safe. I think it's really cool how you can kind of hear them start like yelling and kind of panicking when they see walkers getting up close to them. I think that's really unique, and that's also how I'm usually alerted to the situation. So this is going to be blocked off now. This whole thing right here is blocked off. We can put gates up. Well, we got a gate, but we can put a tower up and stuff like that. Hold off the area from dead. And we'll hopefully get that done soon. See, here's the tower right here. We're obviously still trying to build up some more wood, which I can put another wood mill over there and really increase our chances. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Start doubling down on our income on resources. And obviously we need more workers now. We got plenty of food. I'm really excited about this one. So let's plop down another town and see where this one's going to take us. Hopefully it takes us to a pretty good place. Can't do anything with without workers yet. So let's see what we're going to do here. I think after plopping that one down, we should get a mayor. No, we need 30 people. Got the hunter's cabbage up here, or cottage cabbage. I don't know why I said cabbage.
Building completed.
The wood mill is going to be done here in a second. And then we're just going to basically double down. Alright, so we can also probably, well, we need workers and more wood first. The worker problem is going to be solved here soon, because all you need for that is gold and food, obviously. But it seems like we're doing pretty good, pretty pretty good start so far. Up here where the iron's going to be at, I'm going to probably build around that and cut it off. Because once you basically lock down the essential resources that you need and a good way of getting those resources, I think, at least on a normal setting, you don't really have to expand that far. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut, saying it's weird. There we go. So we can get tech farms, which would be great. Or we can reach into a gold pocket. I think the gold pocket is fine. I think we should get the tech farms to really up our food, because we only have 8 food right now, and it'll save me from having to build a lot of other buildings. So I think I'm going to go right back to the tech farmers like I did last time. Let's see, and then we can just plop this bad boy down. You get 32, 38 food right there, or 62, 64 up that way. So I think what we're going to do is put them right there. I think that's a great place for them.
What do you want now?
I think you're going to go back and forth between the quarry. You're going to go right here to down there. And you're just going to continue the route to kind of help either one of them out. There we go. I think we're already blocking off that section too. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a tower over here. I would like to put it as close to the gate as I can. Let that bad boy build back up. And then we've basically got the sectors covered so far. I really want to put some kind of wall right here. So I'm probably going to layer the walls. I think that's a great idea. It's a good layer of protection, because when you get hit by a wave, it's going to be pretty rough. So we got wood covered, and I think that's great. Let's get us some homes. Get us some workers going again here. There we go. I think we can crank out a lot of workers, to be honest. But for now, let's focus on hopefully getting... We need workers and we need energy. We're going to get a lot of workers. Nope. So, let me throw her up into this tower really quick. She'll take care of this walker.
Is everything okay?
I think this area is covered. I think this guy is going... Actually, I think she needs to come down and come back over here. The soldier can go up here and hold down this fort.
As long as you pay me.
Okay, now we need energy again. So let's do the energy. I think we can put the energy right there. Let that kind of boil up some energy for us. I don't like this farm being up here by itself. I think I would like to put a tower maybe here, and then have someone roam right here for now. The more wood that we get, which looks like we're turning out pretty good. We're coming up on a pretty good amount of wood. I think I'm going to get some more defense. Unfortunately, I need a Tesla to expand on the area, so I think we're going to put one right there.
Better be good.
Sounds like our soldiers down here taking care of business. That's really cool. I love the artwork. I love how it's a game that's really intriguing, a lot of fun, and it's also not too big on the graphics. I mean, it's something that looks pretty simple, down to earth. It's kind of like a nostalgia kind of like feel to it. Feels like this is a game that would have been really big back in the 90s or even the early 2000s. Like I think it's pretty unique so far. So, with that being said, we've got maxed out on wood, so let's build... Oh yeah. So we can build... Let's build a gate first, so we know for a fact that we can get out. Let's put it closer to the tree line. Let's close off this area. And then we'll put a tower up right here next to the gate. And that looks like that's going to take care of a lot of it, at least for now. But the sooner we can get a barracks up and running, the better. We need more workers, which doesn't look like we're going to require that many workers. So I think we should really get on the ball with that. Put a few of them right there. I know it's spreading the area out, to be honest, but we got a gate and we got a gate, so this is, I think I would feel comfortable. It sucks, but I feel comfortable making this my living quarters, I guess you could say. It's a pretty well-rounded area, and as long as we can double down on the walls and hold them down, then I think we'll be okay. So, with that being said, I think we're going to put the barracks, I think, right next to this gate. I think that we can really start dealing with getting some forces down here and helping us out. Even if they are just rangers, I think that'll be fine. They move in a large group, I think they're going to get a lot done. I haven't seen any tree lines like go down from collecting wood, kind of like other games that are like this, but they could. I could be wrong, they could go down, I don't know. I'm hoping that's not the case for this area. We're still doing pretty good on our food. We still need some more workers, especially when we get the forces up and running. So, let's do that. Let's start getting these homes up and running. There we go. Like I said, I don't like the idea of it. Love that, watching the soldier protect that guy. A lot are trying to get in over here, and I'm not liking that. A lot of iron, but I like the iron right there a lot better. This is where we're going to start making our money, so let's get these guys cranked out. Get at least 2 archers, maybe 3 to each tower, and hopefully really help out the area. I also want to use some more wood, and hopefully... let's put another Tesla over. I usually like to put a Tesla like right near each gate so you can kind of build around the gate. So let's get a Tesla in each corner. Wow, this one's good.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Let's get a line, another line of you know, some more defense over here in case they do get up here. I can also probably put another gate right there. I think that'd be really cool. Actually, I think I've already put... There we go. I like that. This gate's going to be doubled down. They're going to have to force their way through the gate. I really like that. So we're going to do that to this side as well. We are going to double down on the gate. A little bit harder for them to get into. That's why I'm glad I doubled down with the fort or the sawmills. Let's get another archer up into this tower. Let's get another archer over here.
Gotcha. What? Okay, but it's gonna
just
cost
make
you
them
double.
patrol
You
the
are
wide
gonna pay me for
spectrum.
this, right?
Unfortunately, it's such a wide area that it's wide open. So I would like to put a tower and maybe some walls up with it over there, but it's such a wide area. I think I'm going to take you up here really quick and check it out.
Great.
Oh yeah, this is a dead end, so honestly I don't even know why I have all these guys patrolling this wide area. I think what I'm going to have to do is patrol like this.
You are going to pay me for this, right? Great.
This kind of makes it a little bit easier. Now I can just kind of put walls up right here. Hold down this fort. I think that's exactly what we're about to do, especially since I think I want to get an archer up over there too. So let's sacrifice an archer and get her over there. Now, let's start building up a, well, we gotta get a Tesla, unfortunately. So I think what we're gonna do is we can put the Tesla in the farm. I think that's really cool. So we're gonna build one right there. I think that's really cool, to be honest, that you can build a Tesla right in the middle of your farm. I wouldn't do that in real life, I mean, because you're taking away from your crops. But, I mean, that's only one little portion of the crop field that you would be taking away. I wouldn't really mind it too much. I really want to get this iron, so I think we can push out and do that. Getting another Tesla, stuff like that. So let's see.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh yeah, I think we're going to have to push out a few archers over that way, or rangers as they call them, and hopefully take care of that little problem. This side I think is doing pretty good. I love the double downing on the gate and the walls. I love that idea. I'm glad I thought of that. I don't know, I'm sure people have thought about it before, but I just thought of it now, and I'm glad that I tried it. Let's see here. I think what I'm going to want to do... Well, first things first, I'm going to want to see about a gate going up. And I think that this is going to be the best setup right around this area. So I think we're going to put a gate here. And we'll also put a gate here for now. And I think we're going to build up. Oh, I think we're out of wood, or we just can't see the area.
Yes, tell me, but be quick. Great.
Let's build the fence. Alright, so now that we got that, we need wood. Which is perfectly fine. I'm just going to leave some of these guys right here.
Whatever you say,
now that we have
as long as you pay me.
a wall, we can actually not have to worry about them right now. So my living headquarters is perfectly safe. And this gate right here, to be honest, is kind of useless. It kind of ticks me off. I think what we're going to do is we're really going to push these guys out.
What do you want now?
Hopefully be able to cut this little portion off. So let's get that done. I think we don't have to worry about anything else right now.
Yes.
I think what we should do right here is stop, let them hold this fort down, and build a Tesla right here in this corner. And even if we have to demolish this, I don't know if it'll give us... Oh yeah, it'll give us plenty back, so... I think that might be a good idea for now. Okay, and then as soon as this is done, we're going to push these guys up a little bit. We'll probably make another one really quick. Let's do the defenses. Let's get a fence going up. Or actually a gate. I like the gate idea first, because then you kind of get a feel for where you're building. So let's build it right here. Now let's do...
My bow and arrows are ready.
Okay. Now let's put a tower up on the gate.
What?
And then as soon as we get a chance, we will put it up. But I really want the quarry. So this one's going to get stone and iron. I love how it saves automatically. It kind of scares the crap out of me though, to be honest.
Gotcha.
And as soon as this is done, we're going to throw these guys up into it. I think we can take this down. Oh yeah, we can really, I like that. There we go. Alright, we fixed that area a little bit. I think what we're going to really want to do now is hopefully, you know, hold off this area pretty well. I mean, it's coming together pretty good. I think so myself. Food is still doing pretty good. Need to build up my worker area. I think I can expand it over here, which is going to be great. I want to do some more Teslas because I really want to get... Oh, I can't without the workers, of course, naturally. So let's put one there and one there.
You are going to pay me for this, right?
Let's put our archers up into this tower. It's great that they got that much range. It's unfortunate they're pulling the dead in though, because I really want to build these walls up, which looks like it works out pretty well in our favor here. I think we're going to put another gate. Is what I'm going to want to do, just like that. This is probably hands down one of our thickest, what's this saying? 3 rows of walls are not allowed. That's okay. It's just a catty corner anyways. I think that's really cool though that they've allowed this much. And I can definitely make worker actual soldiers now. So I think I'm going to start putting some of these up into some of the buildings. Start getting another Tesla going so I can build around the corner over here. So yeah, we'll build a Tesla there and hook it around. Maybe even be able to put another wood mill over there. Get some more workers. We can get a warehouse and plop a warehouse hopefully down somewhere close to all these areas that are working and pulling stuff in. Let's build a tower over here near the gate. I think that'll be good. Maybe even another tower in the area, and then another tower right here.
Attention. Building
them away.
Better be good.
Let's see here. Tesla's a great idea. I think we can get another Tesla right here and kind of wrap the whole thing around. So,
Tell me.
we got a soldier. Let's put the soldier up on this wall, especially since this is our iron. I really want to protect the iron.
Orders, sir.
I think we've got an archer. Yeah, we got an archer.
Is everything okay?
Definitely gonna put another soldier.
All right.
Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna build another tower over here. I always like to double down on the towers too. Kind of put that one right in the way of the wood. I don't like that. So let's fix that. Now let's get the tower. Put it right there. I like that better.
Do you need me?
Pretty tight area, but that's fine with me. As long as I can hold the gates, I'm okay. I don't like just to have one tower because the tower goes down. The guys that are no longer in the tower are kind of screwed, to be honest. And once that happens, it's pretty much done. Now that we got this whole area opened up to us, though, I think we really need to start getting these workers going. This area is seeing a lot of action. I think we're going to have to hold it off a little bit better. I got enough wood too, so I think what I'm going to do is double down on this wall as well.
Attention.
Let's
Building
get the
completed.
wall or the gate.
Attention. Building completed.
There we go. So, I think it's coming together pretty good. Alright, so we're going to get our first wave. This is pretty exciting. It's coming from the west, so it's going to be coming from most likely this area. And if that's the case, I think I'm going to want to send a soldier over to this tower. I think I'm going to send another soldier to this tower. And I think we're really going to start... and that's just assuming that this is the west that they're talking about. I mean, they could possibly hit from this area. Pretty exciting stuff. Already on day 15, and we're already seeing some action. That's what it looks like right here, over here on this little icon on the mini-map. It looks like they're coming from that area. So hopefully this can handle its own. It's got the archers, so it should be okay. We should be cranking out some new soldiers anyway. Let's see, that one's got a soldier on it. Where did my soldiers go? Ah, there it is. Let's bring him up to this one. Two soldiers. Yep, we're gonna get hit pretty hard over here. So hopefully we can get these soldiers over there in a hurry. This is pretty much really exciting stuff. Get this guy that's no longer in a tower. Oh yeah. I think we're going to be able to hold this area off fairly well. Oh yeah, we did fine. This guy wasn't even really needed, to be honest. So we're going to start repairing our walls. Okay, that was pretty exciting. We don't need two soldiers in this one now. think we're going to build another Tesla in this area to open up more area to work with. Definitely be able to make it now. This whole area is workable now. Take this soldier, bring him over here. And I think we're off to a pretty good start for this area. I think it's pretty good ramping up. A lot of our resources are doing great. So I think what I'm going to start doing now is putting a lot of other towers in the area. Just in case, you know, an area falls. Like I said, it's nice to know that they can hold up in the area. So I am going to put another Tesla too, like near some of these towers, so we can hopefully push out, maybe chop off this area, destroy this fence, and then keep going with it. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming too late tonight, so we're probably going to come up to an end to this stream. And hopefully we can end this later. I'm really excited about ending this one because what I'm looking at right now, I got plenty of resources that I really want to build up. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, get a lot more workers, so we're going to plop a lot of these down. Especially since this is the residential area. Let's see, for some reason, I don't know why. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. So we need more food, which isn't a problem. We could get another farm, hopefully in the same area. 56, I wish I could overlap, which might be able to do. No, it's a 52 down here. I would rather get a 62, it looks like it's saying. Plop our farm down right there. We're going to play it right back up, revamp it again. I'm glad I was able to pause it and see that situation kind of unfolding. So, and once the farm is done, we're actually going to get we're going to get a lot of stuff done. Hopefully going to be reaching that second mayor soon. Hopefully just build a lot of farming area around, or a lot of homes around this area.
Building completed.
So let's see what we can do with this. Farm is almost done, then we can build these homes. I'm really excited about that. And then expanding won't be too bad. Put a wall here, and then maybe another wall down here. Get more iron for soldiers. It just depends. This area I'm kind of worried about. There are a lot of walkers down here. Here we go. So we're going to start pausing it now. This is why I couldn't build in the area. Build a lot of homes, get a lot of workers. Let's see, hopefully build. Okay, we need more energy, which isn't too bad of an idea. I was hoping we could build another one right there, but we can always build one right here, kind of off to the side. Let's play, let all these buildings kind of build up. They all get done around the same time. We get a big jump and an increase in our resources. I think that's really exciting. That's really cool. So let's do that. Let's worry about that. I think it's coming together pretty good. I'm really excited that I got into this game. I'm really excited for different challenges, to see more maps, and I love how it's actually locked. This game is really unique in the sense that you can only pick one map. You can only pick kind of like a region. It's a region because it's not like the map is the same build every time. It's just the style of the build, it's the style of the map, and stuff like that. So it's really unique to see this game where you can't go any further until you get the skills that are required to go past this first level. Even though you can play it on easy, but I also find it really interesting that you know, I try to stay away from easy on almost any game that I play. And that's just me. So it's really cool to see the uniqueness behind this game. Our energy is 30. You know, I mean, we're really getting up there now. I mean, the city is really booming. I feel like this is like Sim City but with zombies. I think it's really cool. It's really unique. So we're gonna repair all. I think that's really cool. You can do that. Didn't notice that button, repair all. And let's get back into building the homes. We're just gonna start plopping some homes down over here, to be honest. already need more food. I think that's great, though. We're gonna have a great worker population, and then we can always just plop down another farm. I think that's cool. Preferably in this area. The gate is watching the farm, but I think I really want to put it up here because we're gonna have enough workers. So let's put it up there. Let's hit the play button. Boom! Let it go back to you know, what it was working out with, and I think we're really gonna start cranking out some workers. I love the look of the game. I love the fact that, you know, the civilization. It's kind of like a civilization build game where you gotta have all these farms, and then the workers are put towards other things, and you gotta have farms. You gotta, you know, it's a really unique game. And I'm really loving it so far. For all the people out there that have played it, you know, before me, I'm sure you love it too, and I'm sure that they're having a great time with it. I'm gonna build 2 more soldiers since we got a 31 population cap right now. Or worker cap. We got 178 people really going for that second mayor before we end this stream. At least the second mayor. It's really exciting. I'm hoping we can get to it. We're on day 19. We shouldn't have any problem getting to 200 population. We already got 190 right here. So let's see where this is going to take us. I really want to build this soldier and put him in this tower right here. I don't even know why we're not. It's funny how I put the barracks kind of surrounded. Like, there really is no, like, I'm sure for some people there's kind of like a build to this and how to, like, make it look, I guess, organized or somewhat, how you would want it in an apocalypse. But for now, I'm just trying to get to the 200 cap. We're probably about to pop on that next mayor, and I'm really excited about that. Just because I want to see what we're going to get in the next batch, the next choices that we're going to get. This is one of the games. This is a type of game that I've always been dreaming of. I'm really excited they came out with it. Let's see, we got 2 soldiers there, we got 3 archers there. That's a great little cubby hold. I think it's gonna be a great way to hold it off. We got a lot of stuff going on over here. The only guy is by himself right here, but that's not a big deal. We can also put a lot of fishing in for food when we run out of rooms for farms. And we are running out of, I mean, we're like, all of our resources are maxed. I think that's cool. Actually, now you mentioned that, we got a wood workshop, and we can also do a warehouse. Unfortunately, the warehouse is pretty big. Now, we could double down on all of our wood and stuff like that. We could put a warehouse right smack dab right here. Love it. I'm gonna put a warehouse down. Really excited about that. Hopefully that doubles the food. I hope that really doubles the food. The farmers are right next to the warehouse, which is funny that I see that. I think of SimCity, where, you know, this is like industrial, and this is like, this is gonna make pollution. You don't want pollution near this. You need farms. I think it's just funny. I instantly thought of that. So we should have gotten, oh man, we're so close to getting. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and build another home, 1 more home at least, right here on the shore, and that should give us our second mayor. So, doesn't really show us, you know, like what's gonna happen or what's gonna come up. I think that's really cool. Pretty exciting. We got a lot of walkers over this area, and it looks like that warehouse even, you know, doubled up on our vision, or somehow our vision has widened, as you can see. So,
does somebody need a
alright, so we get Great Ballista or return cost. Nah, we're gonna go with Great Ballista. I don't think I'm tearing anything down, so we're gonna choose this. And I'm wondering about the Great Ballista. What is this? Attack tower attacks nearby enemies by shooting large arrows. I think that's really cool.
Attention, building completed.
I'm gonna put it, oh man. Okay, we might have to tear down a wall or 2. in that area. Really excited about this. Kind of put it right here and hopefully get majority of this area. That's cool. I think I might do that. Heck yeah, I'm really excited about that. This area, I don't think I'm going to have much room for it. You could put it right here in the corner and then it'll be covered. I think we should do that. Yeah, I think we could do that. But then again, this area is even better, so I think what we're going to do is just tear down this wall. Yeah, and then, yeah, could build it right here if we tear down this other wall. So, that's really cool. This gate's pretty much protected now. I mean, look at the whole area that's covered by it. Really excited to see these things go to work. Let's see this bad boy go to work.
Attention. Building completed.
It might not even get it around in, to be honest. Oh yeah, I mean I got to see it kind of work. And this is the one I left the way it is.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Well, let's just repair them, I guess. Okay, we're doing really good for ourselves over here on the up and up. I mean, we got 25 workers. I mean, energy is really the only thing that we're going to have to focus on. So, I think I'm going to hit up that energy problem right now. Hopefully, by putting another thing right here. Hopefully, that'll get doubled down by this warehouse. The food, I think, definitely went up. Yeah, it definitely doubled up by the farms. That's really cool. The wood mill, that 2 wood mills, everything affected by that is that's really cool. Huge fan of that. That's really cool. And I think with 21 workers, you can really start cranking out the soldiers. We got plenty of iron. We got. They don't require any energy, of course, so I think we're really going to start pushing out, as my buddy mentioned earlier, that the soldiers make a lot more noise, so they probably pull the attention of a lot of zombies, but at this point, the more I have, the less I care about noise, I guess you could say. So, really going to focus on, covering down on everything, because like this up here has only got 1 soldier in it. It's got a soldier and 2 archers or 2 rangers, and this is really cool. Again, I love how the game saves by itself. You don't have to like remember to save, even though you can manually hit escape, go to save and exit. I think that's pretty cool. So now what we're gonna do, we're pretty much getting everything covered down on.
Reporting for duty.
Let's see here. I want to make sure that let's power this off. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing, which is killing stuff in this area. On day 23, so we got a few more of these soldiers. I want to put one up in that area because we got 3 soldiers covering that wide area. I mean, in all reality, I think we're pretty much covered for the most part. Let's see about expanding is what I'm curious about. So if I wanted to push up and put a wall there, man, these guys are really barreling down the doors, huh? I think it's great. They're really trying to work their way out right there. I think it's cool because I can push these guys out. I want to get a group of soldiers together and hopefully be able to expanding the area would be, pushing a nice big wall right here. And maybe even, I think this is a dead end unless it all connects. Looks like it might connect. I think I might just pick a ranger out. And hopefully scout it out really quick.
Better be good. Gotcha. Okay.
I just need to know if this connects, because if it doesn't...
Great.
Ooh, nice. Nope, it doesn't. They can't come across this, because my guy can't walk across it.
I hope you're not
I'm assuming that's what it means, so... That's cool. It means they can't come across this little area, which is weird. You think they could just walk over that. If that's the case, then all I need to do is build a wall in this area. So what we're going to do is build a Tesla right outside this gate. This guy's trying to creep on me. You're a little creeper, aren't you? Yep, this guy's trying to creep on me. Take care of him.
Okay.
Push to where I'm staying right outside the gate so I can watch the Tesla. And hopefully push out a little bit to where we can make another big wall right here. And then another one right here. Because I'm pretty sure, actually we'll just bring her over here really quick.
Yeah.
Pretty sure this is an opening. Could be wrong. If this is if this is closed,
Order?
Building completed.
no, I'm gonna have to close this gate off. This is gonna be minimal work.
Gotcha.
So let's get back
Great.
over here. We're gonna build some more Teslas, linking them.
What? Yeah.
Let's go over here really quick. Stand next to the Tesla. Maybe even make a soldier to go with her really quick. I think that'd be a great idea. We got this great ballistas to help us out on the main gate. I think this is really cool, really unique. I'm a huge fan. Love this game so far. You guys might be seeing a lot more of They Are Billions gameplay by me. I think this is going to be really fun.
Attention. Building
Don't know if I'm going to be as hardcore as some of the people who are playing with no pausing. Who knows? I might get to that point. Let's see.
Reporting for duty.
See here allows researching of complex wood. So let's try to get the complex wood sites up. That's kind of what I'm curious about. I think we should put it right here since we're trying to build a wall. And we're gonna bring these two foot soldiers, I guess you could call them, a ranger and a soldier out here, and hopefully protect this area. All we really need to do now, I guess, is to build this Tesla. Yeah, in this far corner.
At your service.
Hopefully this is going to help us out. We'll be able to build better structures, or it says more advanced wooden structures. Really excited to see what those are about.
Attention. Building completed.
Why? I don't even know why you would share that link. Alright, let's see here. Obviously going to keep this up because if they get through all of this, I mean I could push it down and make it wider to where this is all connected and able to freely move, but I like the extra layer of defense if they break through, so I will make another gate. No worries about that, I will do that. But I'm curious as to what this is going to do for us first, so let's just hopefully wait. We're running really low on workers, which is kind of funny. I'll plop down some
Attention. Building completed.
so let's see here. We're really pushing on this gate heavy, but I don't have to repair anything yet, so hopefully looks like alright. So here we go. Stakes trap. We can research this stuff. Lookout tower. New structure. Lookout tower has a great view range to detect enemies and other threats in the surrounding area. Defensive barriers. I think we're going to research that.
Approaching from the north.
Yeah, we're researching from the north. Hopefully this research gets there in time. Doesn't look like it's going to though. We got plenty of people in the area. I don't think we should be too concerned about it, even though we could crank out some more guys. I think I'll build another guy to go up here and help out. Yeah, I wish this research would hurry so I can hurry up and try it out in this wave. Really excited, guys. Hit the second wave in this map. I'm really excited about this. Really getting there, so let's see.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, we got a lot of stuff coming down from the north. It's going to be interesting to see how this wave works out for them. Going to watch the fight for sure. Really wish this was getting done a lot sooner than what it is. Go here, go to the defense. I don't understand where it would be at. Here it is. Let's put it right behind this bad boy. Don't think it's going to get done before the wave gets here because they're right in this area about to come through the darkness. Yeah, it won't be done. But it will be exciting to see how far of a range it covers. And here comes the fight right to our front door. Let's see it happen.
Waiting on orders.
Let's get up to this building. Let's bring these guys over here. Looks like this might be the fall right here of an area. Hopefully it's not. Man, oh man, this is going to be a close one right here. The wall right here is going to collapse. Alright, that was a good... Ooh, man. Here, let's get you guys on the gate too. Hopefully start fixing it as soon as we get a chance. Wow, that was exciting. Nice, we got a huge area. A lot of walkers in this area. That is absolutely crazy. I think what we're going to want to do is get everybody back up into the towers. We're going to want to repair everything. They're not going to give us a chance. They're going to keep coming. So I think we're going to keep this area held down. Market, stones. Yes. We can build a sniper now. That'd be great. But let's build a great ballista. Let's go over here and get these guys up in this tower. We'll definitely leave the rangers here and hopefully build up another wall. There we go. Alright, it's kind of cool that it had me do it over here, but it won't let me... Oh, that's weird. Alright, so let's demolish this. Alright. This is really cool. I think that's exciting that I've got that now. So let's go to this. Put one possibly over on this area as well. I think it's really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna build one right there so we can get a real wide area of what's going on over here. Because I mean, if you see this, this is absolutely crazy. We got an infection town or infected town over there.
Any orders?
Alright, so let's start building. I don't think we even have a real problem with anything over here, but let's maybe get a Tesla in the area.
Ready and waiting. Building complete.
I mean, look at the areas around us. Definitely no joke about this game.
Are being attacked.
Let's see.
Do you need me?
Okay, so they stopped our building from getting built.
On your orders. Charge! Here we come! Let's get them!
Alright. Okay, so we built something else. Let's see here. Cottage, new structure cottage, medium level dwellings to the colonists, provide golden workers, blah blah. What is this? Let's get a sniper. I'd love to see the sniper in the works. Let's build some more of the soldiers, because we've really got to protect this area. Let's push these guys up a little bit and see what's going on with this area again. Okay. With that being done and over with, let's build Tesla right here in the corner.
Waiting on orders.
Yeah, it's really cool that we got all these points made. I think this is a great game going. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to end this stream soon. Really don't want to have to, but unfortunately I really have to get up early in the morning. And I would love to continue this, so I'm definitely going to say that for now we're going to hit the save. We are going to quit, and we will definitely continue this episode come tomorrow, hopefully, if I get a chance. And we will definitely continue this. So for everyone that has enjoyed the stream, and everyone that has enjoyed learning a little bit more about this game that not a lot of people have gotten into, they are Billions. It's a great game. I think it's got a lot of potential, and they said they're coming out with a lot more stuff for it. So hopefully you guys tune in next time, watch some more videos, decide to purchase the game for yourself. If not, it's understandable too. It's a particular taste in the game, and please tune in next time, which hopefully is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Time. Thank you for watching. You guys have a great night.